Hi, I'm Jared.
And I'm Brad.
And this week on Hood Slapper...
That's a nice truck. Can you help me move my tractor next week?
This week on Hood Slappers, we're going to be reviewing the 2021 Ford F-150. Do you find yourself staring down a midlife crisis? It's something that happens to us all at one point in our lives. We contemplate our own mortality. We reach midlife and think, maybe it's time for a little less responsibilities and a little more fun.
Of course, midlife crises can manifest themselves in many different ways. For some, it means sporting an unusually large and unruly beard, or taking up fishing, or buying an old beat-up Mustang, or wearing sneakers, quite frankly, that are fit for a high school student.
For others, it means buying a pickup truck. You see, the average pickup truck driver is a 55-year-old male. For us middle-aged folk, there is no truck with more popularity or prestige than the Ford F-Series, and this is their latest offering, the 2021 Ford F-150.
Now, of course, the popularity of these extends far beyond middle-aged men. In fact, consider this. The F-150 has been the top-selling vehicle in the US since 1981. And in both Canada and the US, the Ford F-150 is not just the most popular selling pickup truck, it's the most popular selling vehicle across all classes, period.
In 2020, Ford sold more S-Series trucks in North America than Hyundai did, period. Car and SUV combined.
Which means people are not just buying these for fun or showing off. It means people are buying these because they sense some sort of necessity. They're buying them because they see them as practical. They want to tow or haul things. So, what does the 2021 version bring to the table?
Whenever Ford redesigns its F-150, it's a big deal. And though this new 2021 offering looks familiar, this truck has been reworked from grille to tailgate. It comes with 3 cab configurations with both long and short bed lengths. The 2021 Ford F-150 will be available with several engines, from a 290 horsepower 3.3-liter V6 to a 400 5-liter V8, a 400 horsepower twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6, and a 250 horsepower 3-liter diesel V6. No matter which engine you choose, the F-150 comes paired with a 10-speed automatic gearbox.
Ford is also offering a fully electric option, but if you can't wait for yours, Ford also has its first ever hybrid powertrain available, which consists of a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, a 35-kilowatt electric motor, and a 10-speed automatic transmission that offers 430 horsepower and 570 pound-foot of torque with up to 700 miles of driving range per tank.
The F-150 provides an 8-inch infotainment display system as standard, with a much larger optional 12-inch unit, which we have here. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, with navigation and Sirius XM available as options alongside a premium stereo system and over-the-air software updates.
And yet, it is some of the added elements that really make the 2021 shine. You see, an optional element for the Ford F-150 this year is an onboard generator, which speaks to Ford loving and adoring their customers. Because you see, whether you're working at a construction site or hauling an RV into the deep woods or even throwing a tailgate party, this onboard generator is a real game changer.
Of course, the ultimate question when purchasing a pickup truck is what can this tow and what can it haul? With GMC, Chevrolet, and Dodge nipping at their heels, Ford did not fail in this category. With a payload of anywhere between 1,800 pounds to 3,200 pounds, and a base trim model has a towing capacity of 8,200 pounds, and it goes up from there. The 400 horsepower V6 3.5 liter has a towing capacity of a very impressive 14,000 pounds. And of course, if you thought the hybrid couldn't cut it, you'd be wrong, because it has a very impressive 12,700 pound tow capacity. It's no wonder Ford is still at the top and they're not ready to give up their first place ballot.
Now, let's take this beast for a ride. Jared?
Brad?
Where are you?
I'm at the back. Where are you?
Well, I'm at the back. Where are you?
I'm at the front. Stay there.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming back.
All right.
Hold on. Are you hit?
Wait, where'd you go?
I'm at the back. I just told you to stay.
I told you.
I can't hear you.
All right.
Hold on. You stay up to the front.
I'll stay at the front? Hey,
Hey.
there you are.
Sorry, I couldn't see you there.
Well, I was saying, let's take this beast for a ride.
Sounds great.
Well, Jared, I gotta be honest. I'm not a pickup truck guy, but I enjoy being in here. This is great. But I have to say this. Driving this thing to me feels like a rocket on wheels. I mean, this is a powerful truck. And when you're driving something this powerful, this possibly destructive, I think safety is absolutely paramount.
Well, Ford knows that, and that's why they give you safety, and the higher up you go, the better your safety gets. Like the rear-facing camera, which is good for backing up and avoiding things, or if you have to hook up a trailer mount. The other thing, you have lane departure warning and lane keep assist, and a couple other things the higher up you go.
Well, I will say this. What I appreciate what they've done is that they've made automated emergency braking and pedestrian monitoring standard on all F-150s. And I think that's great because this could do some damage to pedestrians or cyclists, whatever. But here's my thing, my little Twitter hashtag that I wish more companies would take to heart. I do not think safety should be a trim level.
That's good.
Right? This is my thing. Safety shouldn't be a trim level.
Is that your hashtag?
Hashtag. That's absolutely it. So what I would like to encourage, Jared, all car manufacturers to do is to make all of their safety features standard. I think trim levels should be about performance and luxury. That's where the price tag goes up, but I think all safety standards should come with base models. Now, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
There are some manufacturers that are going that route, maybe not all, but I know Honda has what's called safety for everyone, where they try to do that. There's gonna be maybe a couple extra goodies in there that you don't get until you go to the top trims, but for the most part, Honda's done a pretty good job at making, really, as I say, safety for everyone.
See, and that's great, and I hope others follow through on that. Now, you know, there was a big brouhaha recently.
Go
Marcus Gee from the Globe and Mail put out an article recently entitled "Pickup Trucks Are a Plague on City Streets."
That's heavy.
Ruffled some feathers, right? Now, even Jason Kenney, Premier of Alberta.
You say these names like we're supposed to know who they are.
Well, he's the
By
Premier
way.
of Alberta, which
Okay.
I'm assuming is the pickup truck capital of Canada. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but he came to the defense of the pickup truck, and so there was a little bit of, some tension there. Because, when you're in the mountains and snow, maybe you do need a little bit more power. But I got to be honest, I got to side with Marcus Gee here. I think in city streets, when you get in rural areas, or for people working construction and trades, I get it. You need something like this. The average person... Where did that hit? I don't think the average person needs a pickup truck. And here's the thing. In Marcus Gee's report, he says, one study found that a full 75% of pickup truck owners only use their pickup truck once a year, or not even once a year, zero, to actually tow or haul something.
Where was that study done? Was it done in Ontario? Was it done somewhere where pickup trucks are more often used for that sort of thing? I assume Texas, there's a lot more.
Yeah, well, yes.
So,
And rural areas, farmers, people, again, in construction and trades, hey, I don't want to get on their bad side. I think something like this makes a ton of sense for them. But if you're living in suburbia or downtown and you're just getting from point A to B, a pickup truck makes no sense to me.
I agree with you. I'm not a pickup truck guy by any means, but I think this is the nicest pickup truck I've been in. And if you could cut off the box, this is absolutely fantastic. Ford has done miracles on their interior, because if you remember back to any Ford, even within the last 5 years, the green and just it just looks old. 20-year-old brand new cars were coming out, but this has your massive display screen here, but yet another display screen in front of you. You have everything you need on your screen, but also your toggles, your switches, your buttons. You know where everything's supposed to go. They've done a wonderful job. It's very quiet. It's not a rugged pickup truck.
You're right.
And it's extremely comfortable. Here's one of the cool things. It's a stupid thing.
Okay.
But it's a cool thing. I think Ford did. I've lost owner's manuals in my past.
Yes.
And the ones I haven't lost, I haven't read.
Yes.
But let's say I have to need something. I got to know how to, whatever, who cares? The owner's manual is right on my display screen. It has the pages of the owner's manual, but also videos to guide you through. It's fantastic, and it's right at my fingertips.
That is handy. And listen, I'm not a pickup truck guy. I don't like them on the streets. I want to be nuanced here because this is making me kind of green with envy. How much space there is in here. Like, I have 3 kids, and I'm imagining myself, like, look at the room that they have
It's
there.
fantastic.
I'm with you. Cut off the back, and this thing is just top of the line.
And they thought of guys like you. I know how you like to drum on the
Oh yeah,
dashboard.
I love drumming.
Well, it has
Look at
your
that.
own drum
Look
pad.
at that.
You even have yours as
Look
a
at that.
passenger. Sounds pretty good.
I gotta tell you, Jared, you know, despite sort of ideological reasons, I don't like the pickup truck. You know what the real reason why I could never be a pickup truck owner is?
I'm gonna guess that's because you never worked a day of manual labor with your hands or have ever touched a power tool.
No, that's not the reason. I'll tell you why the reason
Please.
is. Because the moment you own a pickup truck, you know what happens? People start asking you for help with moving.
You're a moving magnet.
Moving magnet.
Nobody.
And that,
Yeah.
ugh. Jared, can I show the people something?
Please.
Because this is a nice. Take a look at this. Okay.
I'll have to look in phases.
You're driving through. Does it go? It goes back further.
It goes
I think.
back further, yeah.
I mean, that is phenomenal, right? You just picture yourself. You're out camping, looking up at the stars, maybe. I don't know why you're in your car, but anyway,
I'd rather be outside.
outside.
Gonna do
Even
that.
still, it makes it airy and light in here, you know?
What else does is the windows, because you have your regular window, but Ford does this thing where they dip down the windowsill,
yeah,
and
that
it just
is
makes it
interesting.
feel more spacious in here. I'll say it
Absolutely
again.
right.
It's a very. I can see why Ford sells a lot of these.
I know why it's popular. I can't get behind it, and yet I understand. I really do. It makes sense. Jared, coming up next year, fully electric F-150's coming out. That is going to be something.
Very interesting. That'll be a big change for the pickup driver.
I think it will. I think it makes a nice sort of contradiction there.
It'll convert,
The-
I think, non-pickup drivers to a pickup
It
driver.
very well could. The green pickup truck driver.
Ford has introduced this feature on the car where the shift lever, with the push of a button, it folds down. Now, Ford says that it's for the businessman in the car, that he can put his laptop there and so on and so forth. But I don't know. I can think of a couple other. Well, you were sending before we filmed. There was a couple good ideas you had.
With using this, I mean,
Yeah.
basically, in my mind, you could have a dinner date for 2 right in here with this flip down.
That's
right?
not what you said though when we weren't recording.
Well-
You said this really funny thing. It's
What was that?
borderline inappropriate. But
Well, I don't remember what I said there,
oh,
Jared.
yeah, no, okay. Yeah, sorry. He doesn't remember what he said, folks.
I honestly think you're setting me up here.
As I drive this car,
Yes.
I feel high up. Driving a pickup truck that's high up is a sign of greatness. The only problem is it's kind of like steroids. The bigger the truck is, the smaller your gentleman's area probably is too. So, there's...
Well, I was going to say, compensating for something maybe? How much trouble are we going to get ourselves in here, Jared?
Me? You told me to say that. Now, the first ever pickup truck, you know who invented it?
Huh.
Allegedly. Ford, 1925.
Henry Ford.
I'm not sure he invented it, but the concept of the pickup truck
Okay.
was in 1925. And now, look where we are.
We are. Look at that. Well, whether you're looking for a basic work truck, a heavy grinder, or I suppose even a midlife crisis toy, there is a version of the F-150 for every need and budget. And yet, for everyone else, this vehicle just doesn't make sense to me. And for that reason, I cannot give this my hood slap of approval.
But Ford does offer a wide variety of engines capable of towing the heaviest loads, a brand new infotainment system, and great features like the onboard generator. Ford has proven again why they are the best in the pickup game. And with that, I will give the Ford 2021 F-150 my hood slap of approval.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
The display screen, you can go through it, there are videos, it's fantastic. What a great idea. We didn't record any of that.
Oh no.
Let's do it again.
No.
Let's do it again.
Hold on, should we tell them?
No, just sorry.
Oh. All right, starting over. All right. Well, Jared,